What's going on, guys? United Gaming back with another MLB Show 22 video, and in today's video, I'm going to be telling you the best XP method you can use to finish the brand new Legends of the Franchise program as fast as possible. If you are going to find this method useful, please hit that like button and subscribe. Helps me out a ton. Road to 3K, baby. Let's get into it. So, as you guys see, the Back to Old School program is going to be ending very, very shortly, and the Legends of the Franchise program will be coming out very, very shortly. So, you're going to want to get all these new cards as fast as possible. Some of them look insane. Got 99 Jorge Posada, 99 Sean Green. We got 99 Mike Schmidt. We got 99 Hank Aaron. We got 99 Tom Glavine. There's some insane cards in this program that you are going to want to get as fast as you can. So I'm going to tell you how you can get them as fast as possible. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to leave Diamond Dynasty. You're going to go up to the Create tab up here. You want to go to Vaults. Then you're going to want to go to the Roster Vault. You want to sort in the Roster Vault by downloads descending, or you can search it. But basically, you want to go to the second page, downloads descending, and download United XP Roadshow Position Player Roster. You want to hit that, you want to download it, then you're going to want to press done. Obviously, you're going to want to press done, but I already have this, so there's no point for me to doing that. So I'm going to leave the Create tab once I have downloaded. Then you want to go down to Road to the Show. You want to start a brand new Road to the Show career. You're going to want to go to, you basically want to create a ball player that is going to be a hitter. It's a hitter, no two-way player, just a plain hitter. So I'm going to pick my first baseman. Does not matter what position. It can be your God one. It does not matter. If you're using, I'll explain some more about the programs and stuff later. So you want to load saved rosters down here at the corner, and then you're going to want to load the United XP Roadshow Position Player roster. Once you have loaded that, you have to listen to Ben Gallman talk, which is very unfortunate. And then you're going to get on this screen with the phone and the coach and all that stuff. You want to pick where you want to play. So it's very important. You have to pick the New York Yankees. If you don't pick the Yankees, you're not going to be able to get this method as well as possible. So you want to. There is a couple of teams I've heard for more than a couple of times. That's what you want to hit. Let me guess, the Twins. Well, that's kind of ironic. I'm wearing a Twins hat, but no, it is American League Club. You want to go through this guessing game until you get to the Yankees. And one thing I've noticed that if you have your favorite team set to the Yankees, you're going to get there faster. It's just something I've noticed. You don't have to do it. Yes, you want to play for the Yankees. You don't play for the Yankees, it will not work. So now you got to go through this phone cutscene. And once we get through all that, I'll let you know the next steps in this. Alright, just got drafted by the Yankees. You're going to get drafted by the Yankees every single time you pick them. There's nothing to worry about. You're going to get drafted every single time. Once you get drafted, you're going to want to listen to Mad Dog Chris Russo rant about you. Once you have heard him rant about you, you're going to want to go and do a quick little settings check. So I know I have the most stable. So you want to go to your settings, and I'm going to showcase these settings. So basically, you want your gameplay, you want to be having your hitting interference on directional. If it's not on directional, it's going to make it a whole lot harder. You want your hitting difficulty to also be on beginner is also what you want. You're going to want presentation mode, you want to be on fast play. And you want off, just so you can speed up some of the animations and you get less animations. For audio/video, it does not matter at all what goes on here. And for mode specific, you're going to want fielding opportunities on none and base running opportunities on none, unless you want to do a specific thing, which I will mention. If you do fielding opportunities on all, you can still get a ton of XP from just making defensive plays, but I'd only recommend doing that if you're a first baseman, because they're easy plays and it's very quick and they're often. So that's the only time that I think it would be actually useful. So now I'm going to use that as my default, and I'm going to go, and this is only if I'm on a next-gen console. If I'm on a next-gen console, I'm going to Stadium Assignment. Once I go to Stadium Assignment, I'm going to want to set all the parks in AA to basically a juice stadium, max elevation with the walls all the way in and as short as they can get. I have a stadium called Dinger, where I just turn those fences all the way in. And I'm going to set it for the Fighting Phil Stadium, because that is who we're playing first. You do want to pay attention to the schedule. If you don't want to set every single team, you can just pay attention to the schedule and just do it based on whenever. That's if you're lazy like I am. So then you're going to want to play your very first game. Now, basically, it's very, very simple what you do. It's not hard at all what you do. It's beyond simple. You hit a bunch of home runs. You hit a bunch of home runs. It's mindless. It's easy. It's grinding. It's all that it is. So basically, we're going to hop in here, and I'm just going to point up, and I'm going to hit X. It's going to be not very difficult. Boom. XP. I can do this watching Netflix. I can do this watching YouTube. I can watch more United Gaming videos doing this. I can do so many things. And all I got to do is look up every 10 seconds and just see the ball, leave the ballpark. It's very simple. So your entire team is surrounded by 99 overalls. The opposing team had all 0 overalls. So that means it's going to be very easy to hit. They throw 85 mile-an-hour fastballs down the middle every single time if you're on beginner mode. So that is very simple. All you got to do is time it, and boom, it will fly out. So the reason your entire team is 99 overall, that way you can get more XP because you're going to get more at-bats. That was a terrible swing by me. I was super late on that. On average, you're going to get about 7 to 8 at-bats per game. And the amount of XP you get all matters on the amount of at-bats you get. You're not going to do the same amount of bats every single game. It usually ranges. The lowest you can get is about 4, and that's extremely rare cases. It's usually ranges about 4 to 10 is your typical range of at-bats. And that honestly makes a ton of difference in XP. I'm not going to get as many XP even if I get 7 at-bats because I hit that double, which obviously a home run is a lot more than a double than in XP value, of course. But my team is kind of picking me up here, so I might be able to get 8 at-bats as we're in the 5th inning, and I have my 6th at-bat already as we are just destroying the Phils. As I'm going to hit another double, dude. I am selling. That's not even a double. That's a single. I am straight selling right now. My XP number is going to be a little bit low than it should be, but luckily I have memorized the XP total that you normally get. Another thing that's helpful is having the bases loaded. When the bases are loaded, that allows for more RBIs, gives you more XP. That's not controllable, but, you know, it's always nice when it happens, like right then. Get a little bases loaded home run. This is my 7th at-bat. I've only hit 5 home runs. Not exactly ideal, but I'll definitely get 2 more at-bats. I just need to go yard in both times. Boom. You can power swing, you can normal swing. It's up to you. But I just love to watch Netflix and do this. Like, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be watching Netflix. I'm going to throw my Breaking Bad on, and I'm just going to sit there and smack a bunch of dingers and get XP in the program. You are getting XP for watching Netflix and hitting a few buttons. It's the easiest XP method in the game. It's super simple. It's not hard. It's mindless. It's so easy. There's nothing you can do. It's very, very easy. As we are going to finish that game with about 17,000 XP. Got 9 at-bats, which is a little bit more than average. A little more than average, but I did only hit 7 home runs, so it kind of balances out. If you took a look at the XP total in the corner, that is going to be a little inaccurate because we have double XP enabled. So you divide that number by 2, you're going to get about 9,000 XP, but that is for an above average game. We just do the 7, if we just pull out the handy-dandy calculator here. If I pull out the handy-dandy calculator, the average XP you're going to get is about 750 per game because you're going to hit about 7 home runs, and that extra 200 XP is from my extra hits as well. So you're going to average about 750 XP per game. Each game takes about 2 minutes. So if we do 750 times 30, because there's 60 minutes in an hour. So 750 times 30. You're going to get about 22,000 XP per hour on average. That is on average. It's not guaranteed. It can be lower. It can be higher. On average, you're going to get about 22,000. The lowest I can see you getting is about 20,000, and that's if your team really sells for you. So more ways to get XP. You can get up to 30,000 is by the item program. So in the item program, you get XP throughout the thing by doing these missions, by hitting home runs, getting extra base hits, getting stolen bases, getting putouts. This is kind of where some of the fielding and stolen and base running comes in. I would only recommend turning on stolen bases because putouts just takes forever to get that 3. And you're not going to hit a bunch of singles anyway. This will kind of be like passive income type thing. So every single time you hit a single, you can just easily steal that base because there's an out-of-position catcher. So you're just going to steal it no matter what your speed level is. There's no concern in that department. And basically, you can use that to get some passive income, XP grind, and obviously, the lower you have it. If you have the bronze program, it's going to get less XP than you would the diamond program. But it is also easier to level that up. And depending on how good your ball player already is, it can make it better. But then again, your ball player can't be that good. It doesn't have the diamond overall. It doesn't matter. The point is, you don't need a great overall card. But even with a great overall card that I have, I'm still going to smack a bunch of dingers the same I would as like a low overall card, like a bronze card. If you're just starting, if you've never done Road to the Show before, do not worry about this being a full diamond overall. You're still going to hit a bunch of home runs if you power swing, and if you time it up correctly, there will be no worry about that at all. So that's basically it for this XP method. There's not really a ton to it. You smack a bunch of dingers. It's very mindless. There are little subtle things that you can do to improve. But besides that, that's basically it. Now, your XP won't load immediately. It'll take a minute or two for the XP to actually register in here. You won't get it immediately, so don't comment about that. I know you won't get your XP immediately. But that's basically going to do it for today's method. You enjoyed, hit that like button and subscribe. Helps me out a ton. Road to 3K, baby. Anyway, I'm going to give you 6 months. Peace. Thank you so much for watching.